universe by itself has no problem. Space has no problem, space doesn't create problem for anybody. Air has no problem, air is not a problem for anybody. So also the fire, the element, the water, the element that flows, keeps the world alive with the plants and human beings, animals. Earth also. Also the elementals, plants, microbes, birds, animals. By themselves, they are nobody's problem. And they have no problem. Only the human being. And you can be that single human being because you have, at this moment, isolated yourself from the human world, away from your family, your parents, your children, your husbands, wives, human, far away from everybody. And you are all alone. You carry your memory, which you can't leave anybody behind. And ask yourself, when you are no more surrounded by living human beings around, with whom you are interacting, they are not there, you are all alone. Ask yourself, my life, I'm a happy man, I'm miserable. My life, is it a curse? What type of thoughts you have about yourself? I don't think anybody likes me. I love everybody. I'm very kind. Or you I feel deceived. I feel deceived. I feel persecuted. I feel neglected. I feel unwanted. Now tell me, who is telling these things to you? Your own report of life. And if you say, the creation, the world around deceived me, you don't understand that you are deceiving yourself. Why? Because the world never promised that please rely on me. Space, air, fire, water, earth, the whole creation never whispered, never promised that we are reliable, please rely on me. And that includes your body. Your body is not you. Because your body is there before your eye sense came. Please see that, friends. How long should you suffer? Or how long should you deceive yourself that I'm having a good time or a bad time? Your body never promised you anything. Even while seeing a constantly changing body, if you are relying on the body, you are deceiving yourself. The body is not deceiving you. Your sense organs never promised that they shall remain ever young, functional. The thoughts you picked up, they never promised anything. When you are making an assessment of yourself, who is that? Only one thought, I. Have you really understood? Who whispers to you when you are alone? Who suggests to you when you are alone? Who is talking to you when you are alone? That is where, can you do that, friends? Listen. Learn to listen. Don't talk. Not other people. In your own head, don't join the issues. Listen to all thoughts. By habit, we are not listeners, we are reactors. It's literally like an atomic reactor. Atomic explosion. Your whole universe goes to smithereens. For a change, can you just be a listener? Listener means what? Subtle. Your ears cannot listen to your thought. Your eyes cannot see your thought. Your tongue cannot taste your thought. Your nose cannot smell your thought. Your hand cannot grasp your thought. So close your eyes. Go to that world, subtle, memory, personal universe, from where every movement is triggered. Legs do not want to go to beach. Hands do not want to go and grab a fruit or a sweet. The skin doesn't want to grow and embrace a puppy or a girl or a boy. Tongue doesn't rush for the taste, neither the nose rushes for smell. Trigger comes from inside. That is why sit down. Who is asking you? Listen to that music. Why are they talking there? I want to touch this thing or that person. I want to see that sight or this sight. I want to round the world or go to interplanetary travel. I want to taste this food. Who? Thoughts are not reactions. Thoughts are just thoughts. When your eyes cannot see your thought, ears cannot hear your thought, tongue cannot taste your thought, nose cannot smell, the skin cannot touch it. They can't objectify. Ask yourself, how are you knowing them? You are conscious. With what? Like the world outside. Please see that. I say please, please, please because it is so simple. Isolate yourself. Listen to yourself. Who is groaning, crying out, nobody loves me? I feel so unwanted, neglected, or I am so wonderful. Two types of things in the world outside. One is a continuously changing, appearing, disappearing outer landscape. The air is blowing, fire is burning, water is flowing, earth is also landslide, and everything is aging. Space is the only thing which remains the same. So two dimensions you can see. A formless space and all other things with forms. Air, fire, water, earth. Air blows. You can't see it, but you can feel it. That itself becomes a beautiful experience. Consciously feel the air. Ah, it's so cool. You can only feel. Feeling means what? Knowing. You can see the air. You are feeling, meaning you are conscious. So as even outside there are forms of earth, water, fire, air, if you can see the movement of the trees and branches, they know that the air is blowing or the tree will remain steady. Space, there is no movement, there is no touch, there is no taste, there is no smell. If these two things, two dimensions, which includes your body also is included in that. Space is here, air is here, water is here, earth is here, fire is here. Everything is here. And the physical body is continuously changing, aging, like everything else in the universe. And there is no body and the universe. The moment you say universe, there is no universe and the body. If you say body, you have to say and something. But if you say universe, body is included. Inseparable. So are you the body or the universe? You tell you are the body. Body has no sense of separation. Neither the body needs to be united with the creation. Body doesn't speak. The space, air, fire, water, nobody speaks. So if you are sitting down to observe yourself and to find out an opinion about yourself, how do I feel? It's not a physical activity anymore. Body is not thinking about itself. I am thinking about the body. So the moment you go into that realm of thoughts, again there are two dimensions. Thoughts of space, air, fire, water, earth, general, but your mind is full of the thoughts about your body. Not other people's body. That is also there, but I am telling you just alone. Full of thoughts about your body. My leg, my knees, my stomach, my head, my brain. Kidney is working, that is not there. Inside stomach is not this. These type of thoughts will be there about your body. And then perceptions, sounds that you have heard, speeches that you have heard, touches that you have experienced, taste that you have experienced, smell that you have experienced, everything is there. Creation is not a persecution, doesn't persecute you. Thoughts are not a persecution. It's an object, it's not a judgment. It's a flower. It's not a judgment. Beautiful flower. You say. Flower doesn't say. So the moment you close your eyes, as if the creation has no problem, your body has no problem, it is not a problem, it has no problem, so also your thoughts. They are pictures. A thought is not an emotion. A picture cannot affect anything. The picture of fire doesn't burn anybody. The photo of the water doesn't satisfy your thirst. The photo of the food doesn't satisfy your hunger. So thoughts are just pictures. And you are conscious. That is how the child begins. I thought comes in between sometimes, between your childhood and by the time you are 10, 15, first you are just experiencing. The child is there, put a little honey in his tongue. He will be very happy, sweet. Put a little sour, lime, it will make face. These are all instinctive. He just shows by the reactions, natural reactions. When he's 10-year-old, I don't want this sour thing. I want only the honey. Give me ice cream. I don't want this. Understand. Do you get that early hint of it? And from that day onwards, you can't make out the particular day when it started or a moment when it started, but it grew up. And only human beings have that. Comfortable sensation, I like it. Uncomfortable sensation, I don't like it. So whoever gives me comfortable sensation, I love him or her. Whoever gives me painful sensation, I hate them or hate them. So this I thought sits down with memories. And then what happens? Never introduced to that way which is conscious of the thought. I know my thought. How? Nobody tells. Brain. If you are born in a tradition where it says, God is knowing everything inside you. There is a Atma, Chetana, Anashakshi, witness of your mind. These words you pick up a child, but it doesn't mean anything. Like mind word doesn't mean anything, but you know it's talking something about my thoughts. Oh, there is something Manashakshi, with a witness of the mind. But you don't take care to know, neither anybody cares to explain. And in the process, when your first thought becomes just a thought, comfort, happiness, just see that you like it, you want to repeat it, you dwell on that thought. That is how you create a desire. Thought builds up, emotion comes. Emotions don't come from outside. I builds the emotion. Builds up heavy emotion. And then suffers. Fulfilled, greedy, I want more. Unfulfilled, angry. All these things happen in you. The stage is set. In your inner landscape, the stage is set. Consciousness is there. Thoughts are gathered. The I says, I want it. You make it a desire. You fulfill it, you feel relieved. Oh, I'm very happy. You don't fulfill it, you are frustrated. You are angry. Emotions. And when you are very angry, very jealous, you feel persecuted. I don't like my mind. So if you observe your inner landscape, you can see again, just like the world outside, there are forms and formless. Close your eyes, observe it, not now, you can do it now also, go to your room, because that's why you can understand it here and now. But you can't leave your inner landscape somewhere and come to the class. You can leave your home and come. You can leave your people and come. Your childhood is already left out, your youth is already left out, your old age is already left out, you are at the latest stage of your life, or whichever stage of your life, other stages are left behind. But your memories are with you. You move with your inner landscape. All your thoughts as well as consciousness. These are the two things. Which in the Bhagavad Gita, I would say that if you can relate to it, Bhagavan says, Arjuna, explaining this whole macrocosmic universe, Bhumirapanaru vayu kham mano buddhirevacha ahankariti yamme vinna prakrutirashtara. This is for every individual, man, woman, black, green, white, yellow, red, it doesn't matter. Young, old, male, female, transgender, it just doesn't matter. 5 elements, bhumi, earth, water, fire, air, space, 5, mano, buddhi, ahankar. 3 types of thoughts. There are thoughts, but depending on function, indecision, manaha. Decision, deliberation, buddhi, intelligence. Then there is another, together chittam, both mana and buddhi, the memories. I thought, which owns of the memory, I know things. These 8 things are common to the entire humanity. Elements that goes into the formation of your body, sense organs of action, they are in everybody. And the thoughts start taking place, your inner landscape, memories are getting built up, depending on the type of thought, indecision, decision, deliberation, memories, or one thought, I thought, ahankar. Ahankar means aham karomi buddhi, I do. I do means what? I think, I see, I hear, I touch, I am alive, I am changing, I am aging. One thought. All these 8 things, hey Arjuna, yam apara. Apara prakriti meaning limited dimension, limited in time, space and objectivity. It was not there all times. It will not be there. It was not there. None of these things were there. None of these things will be there. If thoughts were not there, thoughts will not be there. It will go away. It's a thought, it's not an object. It's an object, it's not a thought. Limitations. Other than these 8, listen carefully, how beautiful. So sit down quiet. Other than these 8 things, 5 elements and elementals, including your body, thoughts of every kind, indecision, decision, memories of all the memories, as well as the I thought. Apart from these, whatever is there, Bhagavan doesn't name it. Apart from this, whatever is there, Physical universe left outside. Your inner universe you are watching. All thoughts, all memories, I thought. Where do they exist? Like objects don't exist in the space in which they exist, the object did not create it. Thoughts do not create consciousness. And I told you the other day, the seeing is the capacity of the eyes. Being conscious. Don't say it is the capacity of the brain. I've explained to you, so I don't want to go into more. It's like the bulb does not create the electricity. Electricity manifests in the bulb as a light. The power to see manifests in the eyes as the sight seeing. The power remains. Being alive is a power, conscious, remains. Body can go to coma, paralyzed, partial paralyzed. There is no partial consciousness, Chetana, always there. Because of the brain, consciousness is not. Because there is consciousness, brain functions. So you can transplant anything. Consciousness is always there, cut. It's like sun is shining. With a mirror, it reflects. Take out the mirror, reflection is not there. So mirror doesn't produce sunlight. So if you are sitting down there, observe. I'm going to give you a statement, you must see it very clearly. So, get away from everything. Observe for yourself. If you continue to observe, from seeing, from knowing your consciousness, you naturally, automatically, if I use that word, automatically you move into a Sakshi Bhava, witness. The I thought says, I am seeing. Just observe that thought also. Observing without being an observer. Thoughts are not required to report the thought activity. Thoughts are not required to report the thought activity. Helplessly, you go into there is no going into. You are that self-consciousness. I thought it is not required. Suddenly, your thoughts, your I thought, your emotions of every kind, like, dislike, frustration, anger, hatred, jealousy, perception, sensation, universe, nothing matters. para prakriti. Apart from these eight, five elements, mano, buddhi, ahankar, whatever is left out, always remains everywhere. But long before this happens, this I thought has assumed every problem to itself. Suppose I ask you, please go and sit down and tell me what is going on. Tell me, what are your problems? You know what I shall say? The whole world is a problem. My father, number one, mother, father, mother, brother, sister, they are problems. Then my friends are a problem, husband is a problem, wife is a problem, my body is a problem. If my body is a problem also, you don't say my body is a problem. My people are my problem. How many times you have to see that? My people are the problem. Fire is a problem, food is a problem, water is a problem, the whole creation is a problem. Living is a curse, being born is a curse. You consider yourself, I am a curse. Must learn to sometimes sit down, recognize the vastness and the beauty of the whole universe, and express your gratitude that I have this body, we have these sense organs, because of which I see the whole creation, listen to the sounds, feel the touch, taste something, smell some things, food is provided, body is given, everything that the body needs is provided. You don't carry oxygen cylinder, you don't carry movies to watch, you don't carry water, you carry air, fire, nothing. How thoughtful. Like a mother. Suddenly the child says, I don't need a mother. Why? I know how to get the food. How? Open the fridge. Will the child ever know the mother cooked it, kept it, put it in the lower floor and not the higher height of the fridge so that you can reach it? Will the child ever know? Just like the child, the same child which was totally dependent on mother, later on he hates the mother, old one, doesn't know how to take care. Who does it? The same child who never left her lap. Cling to it. Same child hates the mother. If that can happen, whom else you cannot hate in life? Why do you hate? Nobody makes me happy. What about yourself making yourself happy? Don't ask that question. Others are here to make me happy. Oh, I see. The creation is there to entertain me. People should be making me happy. Everybody cheats me. Will you please think for a while? Everybody cheats you or your expectations are too high? You will never feel cheated if you have never expected. Think, who cheats whom? Nobody likes me. Have you ever asked a question? Listen alone. Am I likable? Am I likable? Do I talk nicely to people? No. I deceive everybody, selfish, angry, jealous, partial, pathetically selfish. My interest comes first, then only others. And then you say what? Nobody likes me. Are you likable? Nothing in this universe complains. No elements, no flower, no tree, say nobody likes us. They are just there. You can be like an animal, you can be like a tree also, no problem. But because of the individuality, I may not be likable, but everybody must like me. This is the strangest case of the I thought. So this I thought, which is thus have grown up without any direction whatsoever. Think about a motor car. Everybody is not allowed to drive a motor car. You must be 17 or 18-year-old, should have a learner's license, get into the car, drive, then examined, then a license is given to you to drive. This body vehicle, have you got a license to drive it? No. Mind vehicle, have you earned a license? No. Uneducated has not earned it. Educated has not earned it. Uneducated, dangerous. Educated, more dangerous. People have more thoughts, but they don't know how to handle it. Uneducated have less thoughts. They also cannot handle it. And scooty, a cycle can meet with an accident and you can die. A massive car also can meet with an accident and you die. A huge plane also die. Bigger the instrument, easier the death. That is why educated people are more prone to death and disaster, conflict. Titans fight, 2 emperors, 2 kings, 2 prime ministers, 2 presidents. Others are only crushed on the, like 2 elephants fight, many gets crushed. This is a sad story of the humanity. You do the same thing to your little body. You feel rotten, angry, hateful, jealous, you don't feed the body at the right time. I am upset. You punish your body. Think, friends. You don't have a single good word about anybody. Everybody is crazy except you. If you don't have a single good word for anybody, will you listen to anybody? No. With the moment the person comes to your presence, you say what? Rascal came. The idiot is coming. The poor man is coming, now he is going to ask me something. The rich man is going to show off. So everybody is faulty. Listen carefully. Everybody is faulty. That is why, friends, when you are hurt in life, and you will feel hurt easily, because nobody will fulfill your expectations. When you feel hurt in life, that is the way the universe responds to you. How? Look at yourself. Why? Nobody is dependable. So you stop depending on people. Observe yourself. You also discover not only you cannot depend on the people or things, you can't depend on the memories either. A thought may be there, may not be there. Once you are tired of the perceived universe, physical body, as well as your thoughts, the eye gets tired of everything, and that is the moment you shall listen to the whisperings of the immortal. Because you are so busy interacting with your thoughts, interacting with your body, interacting with the objects, interacting with the people, you did not have time for yourself. When you get hit by everybody, you feel cheated by everybody, deceived by everybody, understand that is your moment of bliss, because the river takes a turn towards the source. Somebody dies, you feel devastated. Somebody deceives you, you are devastated. So the eye is shaken. You feel shaken. Nobody likes me. Then you question, why am I feeling like this? Until that question comes, when the questioner is questioned, until that question comes, am I seeing things or am I reacting to things? Am I touching or reacting, listening or reacting? Just observe. Two people are talking. Observe yourself. The more you do it, only you shall see that. Or it's very difficult, sir. When you are talking, have you observed? You never listen to the person. You want to join the conversation with your observation. Suppose he is telling, I had gone to Mahabalipuram. I had also gone to Pondicherry, that day. I went to Pondicherry, but I also did this. Conversation never complete. You think answering back, giving a critical comment is like joining the conversation. Conversation also means listening. Thinking does not mean only having the thoughts, observing the thoughts. Be conscious. And when you are alone, have you ever observed yourself? That way I asked you. Listen to your own mind. What is its opinion about itself? Ask yourself, what is my opinion about myself? I have got million opinions about other people. I can give certificate, issue, endless certificates. Space is like this, water is like this, environment like this, air is like this, water, earth is like this. The girls are like this, the boys are like this, Indians are like that, Americans are like that, Europeans are like that, Australians are like that. The boys are like this, girls are like that, transgenders are stupid. Who in your eyes is great? Nobody. But when you say everybody is stupid, you assume that you must be great. With everybody is flawed, no? So you are the only one flawless. In my world, you are damned. In your world, I am damned. So mutual damnation in the universe. Think. That is why the day you feel deceived, your lover left, your husband ran away, your children ungrateful, your friends deceived, you wake up from the deception that has overtaken your life. Because you are thinking you are the ultimate. Suddenly everybody whacks out of you. Ask yourself, why am I not surrounded by people? The day you feel you are hurt, think, just remember those days. The day you feel hurt, you chose not to talk to anybody, interact with anybody, keeping quiet, walking alone. Suddenly you discover everybody will come to you. Kya hua? What happened? You attract because you are quiet. The more you observe without reactions, the more and more you find stability in yourself, consciousness, awareness that I am. Your dependence on the world goes on dropping. Your dependence on relationship goes on dropping. You don't hate anybody, but you don't cling on to anybody. You don't hate anybody, but you don't depend on anybody. Why? Nothing is dependable, including your own body and mind. Don't say, they are not dependable. Are you dependable? Promise you until death do we part. Oh, really? False promises. You cannot outlast the childhood, youth or old age. The body will outlast you. Your ahankar, the I thought, will be permanently damaged. I'm no more child. I'm no more young. I'm no more old. Now I'm going to die. Permanent misery. But the moment this I sees, that I better listen to myself. Be myself. It's not a selfishness. It's the beginning of selflessness. By depending, I was dependent. When I drop my dependence, listen carefully. Dropping dependence does not mean dropping the object. All the objects are there. My dependence is gone. Are you getting that point? It's a huge point. My dependence is gone. I no more depend on the object for my happiness. It is myself. Meditation is natural. I don't depend on a mantra, a yantra, one tantra, an object or a sensation, possession or position, renunciation or indulgence. Don't depend on anything. Absent or presence of a thought. Even I don't have to say I to be in meditation. There is nothing to see inside. Something to be. You close your eyes, not to see or be aware of a thought, or a sound or a touch. Just be the awareness. To be, what should you do? To see, open your eyes. To hear, open your ears. To taste, open your tongue. Smell, use your nose. To touch, touch your with your hand. Be the body. What should you do? To be a particular thought, bring a thought. Engineer, bring in that thought. Husband, wife, mask, bring in those thoughts. Roles, masks, invoke. To be conscious. What should you invoke? What thought you should invoke? To be with the silence, what sound should you invoke? To be with the space, what place should you invoke? That is why your love for nature kills you. It's beautiful. When you appreciate yourself, your love for nature is just like that. Because nature is the embodiment of the absolute, which includes your body also, because you are also part of the nature. But because of this I thought, I create a separation where there is no separation. I create the boundary. See, when you are standing on the ground, you see my room, your room, my house, their house, my garden, their garden, my plate, their plate, all that. You go in a plane. What happens? Go to the height, boundaries disappear. If the physical boundaries disappear, when you are going high up in the sky, the physical perceptional, thought-wise, every boundary disappears. When you don't have to go high up in the sky, be in the depth of your being, consciousness. Automatically. Disappears means what? Not that the objects disappear, not that the thoughts disappear, not that the body disappears. Neither you need to disappear, make the I to disappear. Keep it, you will use it. Everything is useful, but nothing is dependable. For me to be me, nothing is needed. Very recently our camp was over, one gentleman, very sweet. His notes are very good. And I said, just only one thought. He thought about it. And he wrote me back from his home, Swamiji, it was very nice, I was very happy to attend your classes. Many thoughts I had picked up, but it had never given me a direction. But when I listened to you, he gave a nice example. It's like on the sand bed, there are many iron filings are there. Cannot pick it up one after another. You take a round one magnet in it. The sand will not come, but the magnet, the iron filings will come. It's all in one place. Your classes were like magnet. When you spoke it out, my all thoughts were collected. I said, wow, I couldn't believe it. The complete picture. And then say, in this picture now suddenly discover, as you say, why should we be violent to dismiss the I, make a chutney out of the I, remove the I? Why? Because this I has been a good boy. Sometimes it had gone astray, but all the time it has served. Why should I remove it? And especially when I am me, let him be there. Like he himself gave the example, like a Hanuman. Monkey god, eh? Hanuman. Doing everything for Rama. Creating mischief also. Doing everything. Go to Lanka. Burn the Lanka also. Everything he was doing. Good, bad, anyway, whatever. Everything he was doing. But Rama was the master, Prabhu. So why not this I thought is Hanuman and I am Rama? I said, you couldn't have given me a better example. Why should I remove anything? Because friends, listen carefully. You cannot remove anything from life. Where is the neighborhood of the universe? And where is the neighborhood of consciousness for anything to be disposed of? There is no neighborhood. So don't try to dismiss. What is the neighborhood of timeless existence? What is the neighborhood of spaceless existence? So who do you think you are? That I must dismiss everybody. This is why you are the one chief architect of your every suffering. Because your resistance comes from you. You don't accept people because in your thought you have not accepted anybody. Your thought is full of judgment. That boy is like that girl is like that monkey is like that, this person is like that, thing is like that. You have no good opinion about yourself. If you know you are the happiness absolute, you shall be happy with everybody. Do you know why you feel hurt? Because you are a wounded personality inside. So whoever, whatever says, it hurts you. You are so limited. You are so so fragile. Everything hurts you. Why did he laugh? He's laughing at me. He did not look at me. He doesn't care for me. They laugh, you say laugh at you. They don't laugh, you say they're angry with you. Oh, you are sick. Then what do you say? Everybody should disappear. No, for a change, you disappear from the scene and see how many people miss you. Your absence will make the world so beautiful. Because nobody has to adjust to you. So be alone and be happy? No, that also you cannot do. You leave everything and go away, you'll be miserable. You come back also, you'll be miserable. You come back to your family, family is miserable. So if you think you are right and everybody is wrong, disappear from the scene and see how much you are invited. You think everybody using you, manipulating you. You don't understand. This idea, with that idea, you feel victim card. I am victimized, I am manipulated, I am always used. No. Then get away and be free. If you feel you are used, get away and be free. Let us see. No. You can't live with people, you can't live without people. You can't live with thought, you cannot live without thought. This is the I thought. That is why sit down, observe. It is not a curse, not a blessing. If you know who yourself, Rama, Ramanat Ramaiti Prahu, the truth that I have. Hanuman, keep the I thought. And then there shall be a Lanka, there shall be Kishkinda, there shall be a Banam, there will be a forest. The whole world should be there. At once, million amphitheaters, the universal drama continues to exist and unfold. You are the majestic spectator of the beautiful universe, yet the content of the whole universe. You are not angry with that. If you cannot see it clearly, get away. Sit down quietly, observe. That also you cannot do. Try to sit down 5 minutes, you shall see. Just 5 to 10 minutes every day. Sit down. Just say, I'll withdraw from everybody. Because everybody is my problem, no? So I withdraw from everybody. You can't sit down even 10 minutes. Are you getting that point? This man is a problem, that woman is a problem, this girl is a problem, these things are a problem, your office is a problem, your house is a problem, everybody is a problem, no. So cut off from everybody, sit down 20 minutes, you should be very happy, no? If the mosquito is your problem, you are away from the mosquito, how do you feel? Nice. So if you think whole world is a mosquito, and you are the only one, great, okay, sit down alone. Then also you cannot sit down. Your thoughts are killing you. So that person cannot be alone and cannot be with people. Whom shall you blame? Others. Blaming others is very easy. If you blame others, it will be an endless game. Because always others will be there, no. But if you at least blame, observe yourself and change yourself. Change means what? Shifting a standpoint. No more the body I am, the thought I am, rich or poor I am from outside world. This thought or that thought. Chetana, consciousness. That is why, friends, life's problems is a great blessing. People who offend you, people who disturb you, people who try to destroy your image, people who try to take anything from you, talk nonsense about you, they are your teachers. Because they try to, then it tests out your wisdom. Can I survive without these people? Yes. Can I survive when there is nothing coming on my way? Yes. Thoughts are there, beautiful. Not there, beautiful. Food is there, excellent. Not is there, excellent. But average person is there. Will not give him food. I will not treat him well. I will not respect him. Whenever he comes, I will give bad food or sort of talk nonsense about him. I will torture him. The wise man is feeling so wonderful. Thank you so much for taking away everything. I don't have to fight with anybody. Thank you. Do I have to give up the body when the nature is taking it away? Do I have to fight with a thought when the nature is taking it away? Nature is so beautiful. Your eternal gratitude to the universe. Why? Nothing is permanent. That is why your enormous patience. One day it will come to an end. Sometimes solving a problem is to ignore the problem. When you join an issue, you make it more difficult. If I don't talk with him, if I don't answer him, he'll feel I'm weak. Be that. Then you'll find the strength in yourself. That is why, if you blame everybody, keep away from everybody and see how is your world. You can't keep away from everybody and you can't be happily with anybody. So what should you do? Observe yourself. So the I is neither a blessing nor a curse. But once you appreciate yourself, the I is a continuous blessing. I thought. That thought is needed. Hanuman is needed. The creation is beautiful. Be the Rama, Ramanath Rama iti prabhu. Close your eyes. See this clearly. Stop blaming anybody and everybody. If there is a flaw, it's in you, in your I thought. Be the self. When the I feels frustrated, it is invited to reach to the source. Because I knows, I was depending on so many people, nothing is dependable. I was depending on situation, nothing is dependable. I was depending on thoughts that are not dependable. So I must go to the source. When you are frustrated with the universe, and therefore with all thoughts, the I shall automatically fall back unto himself. So when you are really helpless, you have got the intimations of absolute strength. When you are helpless and you are crying, in your tears, when your tears flowing down, you shall have an unusual peace within yourself. At that moment, the thoughts also disappear. You are unconsciously returning to yourself when you are humiliated, disrespected, unwanted. You are crying your heart out. Suffering gives you relief. Because your obsession is so deep that you can't give it up. Therefore, you need some force outside to deny you many things in life. And it makes you onward, looks onward, within, inward. Don't blame any person, things, your own body, your thoughts, even the I thought. You are a blessing. Be a blessing and bless everybody. Be a blessing and therefore be a blessing to all. As long as feel that you are a curse and consider others are creating difficulty, you will continue to suffer. Then you difficult to understand, yes, I am creating my problem, I am creating problem for everybody. I must understand myself. Your problems disappear. You are a blessing to yourself. You may not be a blessing to all, but definitely you are not a curse to anybody. It's a beautiful existence. And you can't move away from it. Helplessly, all of us, immortal, absolute, all-pervasive. Thank you, friends. Thank you.